Wir sind die Hodenzerstörer. Da steht Hodenzerstörer. Willkommen zurück zu Baldurs Gate 3. Wir müssen ein bisschen leiser sein. Wir sind gerade bei der Gilde eingebrochen, glaube ich. Aber eigentlich ist mir auch egal. Komm, zur Not hauen wir die alle weg. Schweinepriester. Los, geh mal rein, komm. Rein in die Gildenhalle. So. Zack, bumm, da sind wir. Ihr Penner. Was geht, was geht, was geht?
Before you ask, I ain't got none of that plum prosecco. Now, what can I get you, new guy?
Du hast Haarprobleme, guter Mann. Was hast du denn?
Beverages
Außer Haarprobleme.
Or in some cases, extinction.
Kannst du mit dem Teil Leute aufspießen?
Lucky?
Sag mir bitte, du kannst mit dem nix aufspießen. Na gut, ja, lass mich mal gucken. Was hast du da? Ja, nee. Ich frage mich jetzt, was sein Problem war. So, Floridor. Oh, eine Shisha haben sie auch da.
Around the steel watch. The old guard gave thieves a slap on the wrist, but those bolted bastards will rip off the whole damn arm.
Schön. Sehr gut. Ja, so muss das. Elster Davis.
What's the point in paying the guild for protection when they've pulled back all their crews? There's a bloody army coming.
Ja, aber echt mal. Dame Schüttelfrost. Ist dir kalt?
Don't mind the ladies' court. Just a game we play. Figuring how we'll kill you if you cross 9 fingers.
Ich mach dir gleich Feuer unterm Hintern. Schüttelfröstchen. So, die 9 Fingers scheint... Was? Hans Feder? Hans Feder! Jawohl. Wo ist denn die neunfingerige Neunfingerfrau? Lyrux Goldkehl, die schneidige Viola. Messer Harry. Prügel Sepp. Raffinierte Inatra. Der Professor. Moll! Schnell!
Well, well. The fabled haunt of Nine Fingers
On the same
Keep.
side, friend. Nine Fingers invited us herself.
The Guildmaster hired you.
Wow, look who it is! Glad to see you in the city. Hope you found plenty of coin in Ketterick's coffers. Ready to do some business?
Sah Moll schon immer so böse aus? Wie seid ihr aus Mondaufgang entkommen?
I survived the hells when Elturel fell. Compared to that, slipping out of Moonrise was child's play.
Schön euch wiederzusehen. Was führt ihr diesmal im Schilde?
Oh, I've got a few ideas. I'll be running this whole place in no time.
So, jetzt haben wir Moll gefunden. Patschehändchen.
Don't bug me. I'm making plans. Big plans, see?
Große Pläne. Ja, gut. Soll mir recht sein. Der Professor.
Right. Which crew are you with? Bellbreakers? The Children of Hor?
The names ring familiar. 2 of the many crews that make up the Guild. A loose collective with ties to every criminal enterprise in the city's underworld.
Wir sind die Hodenzerstörer. Da steht Hodenzerstörer.
Can't say I've heard of you. Spare me the story behind the name. I'm sure it's very scary.
Wir zerstören Hoden.
Fair warning.
Durch
The
Tritte.
Guildmaster wants no fraternizing with the Zentarim. They're here to work, not share war stories. They won't be much use to us if they're drinking and dicing when the Stone Lord kicks the door down.
Seid ihr so sicher, dass der Steinfürst angreifen wird?
Well, whoever he is, he doesn't seem very keen on talking. He came out of nowhere and ate up half our turf in a 10-day. So if you're speaking to the Guildmaster, maybe step soft around the topic.
Okay. Wir sind übrigens die Hodenzerstörer. Ich bin 5 Dritte Sepp. Das ist Schnipp, Schnapp, Pimmel ab Xaver. Hier haben wir Weißhaar Rosi und diese Dame ja den härtesten Tritt der Welt. Das ist Stiefelquetscherin Cindy. So. Ich glaube, wir sollten mal die Dings suchen. Diese 9 Finger Dingensbums. Das ist Dame Schmallippe. Ukta. Da ist 9 Finger Keen. Erstmal Quicksave machen, man weiß ja nie, ne? Hi, wir sind die
It's an orphanage, Ukta. What would you have me do? Seize their toys as payment?
Well, they failed to pay tribute. We should withdraw our protection, at the very least.
And cede more ground to the Stone Lord? You're not suggesting I yield a single inch of the city, my city, to this cult.
Gut, dass wir da sind.
We already look weak. If you're seen to be forgiving debts...
I didn't say forgive. Seize the building. Arm any children old enough. If they protect what's mine, we'll consider that a start on what's owed.
Yes, Guildmaster. Excuse me? This is a private council.
Hoden.
Keep your underpants clean, Ukta. We're playing host to a hero.
Ja.
You recall our reports of Ketheric Thorm, General of the Absolute, Champion of Merkel, unkillable Tyrant of Moonrise. Meet the one who killed him.
Hi. Hodenzerstörer. Und ihr seid 9 Finger Keen, Gildenmeisterin.
A little less impressive as revelations go. You'll forgive the spying, I hope. The Guild keeps watch for anyone of interest passing through our gates. I'd say you qualify. I already know the one thing about you that I need to. You've crossed paths with the cult's leadership before, and you're still standing. I mean to burn the Absolute from the face of my city. So if you mean to help, congratulations. We just became the best of friends.
Cool. Ich habe einige eurer Schläger getroffen. Die Ratten von Rivington.
Oh. Did you enjoy the encounter?
War gut. Ich habe sie versehentlich getötet.
Am I supposed to swear vengeance? I heard they'd grown a little indiscreet.
Ja.
Rats usually keep a lid on their nastier notions, but with the Stone Lord business distracting me, some are starting to test the leash. All the more reason to be rid of the cult quickly, so I can remind my crews it's not a leash round their necks if they cross me. It's a noose.
Ich brauche Informationen. Ich weiß noch nicht welche. Ich weiß noch nicht welche, aber wer ist dieser Steinfürst, der eure Gilde in Angst und Schrecken versetzt?
The leader of some new crew that's intent on paining my ass. If he was just another upstart who didn't like paying guild dues, fair enough. But he and his crew make no demands. Leave no survivors to pass on a message. All I know is that on every scrap of ground he takes from me, the cult of the Absolute soon starts sprouting. Doesn't matter. Whatever god the prick prays to, I'll send him to meet it soon enough.
Mir sind die Söldner in eurer Halle aufgefallen. Seit wann arbeitet die Gilde mit den Zentarim zusammen?
We don't. The Zentarim work for me. Time was I'd charge the bastards double if I let them into my hall at all, but times change. The Guild is many things, but it's not an army. If the Absolute keeps pushing in on our territory, then I need a little weight to push back.
Wieso wisst ihr so viel über den Kult der Absoluten und seine Anführer?
Simple enough. After Jaheira warned me and then disappeared, I went nosing into the cult for myself. I could bore you with the details. How I found evidence of Gortash's projects, traced him to Orin the Red, and made a safe bet there was some dried-out old necromancer to round out the three. Because it's always the dead, bloody three. Has been half-gods who can't help but make their irrelevance everyone else's problem.
Ja, die sind fürchterlich. Aber ich glaube, da steckt mehr dahinter als nur die toten drei.
Oh. You've got some juicy little tidbit I haven't heard yet.
Möglicherweise. Ich erzähle ihm alles. Ich mag die.
It seems like my intelligence on you was patchy at best. That's annoying.
Und was habt ihr jetzt vor, wo ihr es wisst?
I had no intention of leaving my city in the Dead Three's hands. Definitely not leaving it to some slimy shit that doesn't even have hands. So, as long as you can keep a lid on what's growing inside you, we're allies. Until you can't, and we're not. Simple enough, I reckon. Now, war to be fought. You need anything?
Ich mag die. Wobei ich mir nicht sicher bin, ich kann der Gilde helfen, aber dann werden wir den... Haben wir eigentlich schon irgendwie erfahren... Suche das Nachtlied. Der ist weg. Die. Haben wir schon irgendwas erfahren, wo dieser Steintyp ist? Vielleicht erfahren wir das jetzt, wenn wir dir helfen.
All hail the Absolute's worst nightmare. How can I help you in your war today?
Ein bisschen weniger Sarkasmus, die Dame. Sonst gibt's in die Hoden. Was kann ich tun, um euch zu helfen?
I was planning to soften you up a bit first.
What?
But straight to business then. You've been seen with a certain Harper. Grey of hair, somewhat spiky of manner.
Ja, das ist Jaheira. Von der hast du vorher schon gesprochen.
Direct. Fair enough. I need to speak with her. She's still getting the lay of the land, I expect. I have information that might help with that. So, reminder to pay an old friend a visit, would you?
Ja, ich hole sie gleich aus dem Lager, ist kein Thema. Zuerst brauche ich noch Informationen von euch.
I live to serve.
Okay. Gut, dann kurz speichern, ins Lager und Jaheira holen. Gut, dass die nicht entführt wurde, ne? Hallo Jenna. Na, wie geht's?
I brought my own paring knife. Now I just need some ingredients and I'm gonna make something really good, I promise.
Ja, mach doch jetzt mal, ich hab Hunger. Himmel, Herrgott. So. Da ist auch das Nachtlied. Ganz strange. Ist das jetzt ein Bug? Ach, Mitzi ist auch... Oh, nee. Ah, nee! Ich hab doch keinen Bock. Die schauen immer noch so aus, als würden sie gleich... Was Unflätiges. Was machst du eigentlich noch hier?
God, I spent 7 years choked by Mazura's leash. And I spent 7 years hoping to break free.
Müsste das nicht eigentlich weggehen jetzt?
Freedom could taste so bittersweet.
Für Reue ist es etwas spät, meint ihr nicht?
My father will die.
Na.
His blood will pay for my freedom. What sort of man would I be if I had no remorse?
Ja, wir retten den noch,
Mazura's
hoffe
leash
ich.
Squeezing my neck. Tomorrow, I celebrate my gain. But today, I mourn my loss.
A moment passes. In the stillness, you find a mote of tranquility.
The Raven Guard name now lives solely with me. I will make it count for something.
Noch ist euer Vater nicht tot, Will. Vielleicht gibt es einen Weg, ihn zu retten.
I signed his life away before the Hell's witnesses. It would be easier to drink the sticks down to the last drop than to alter his fate.
Ich rette den.
I'd be a fool to wish otherwise.
Ich rette den. Was ist unser nächster Schritt?
We obtain the final 2 nether stones and
Okay.
take back our mind.
Gut, tschüss. Schwieriges Kerlchen, du. Schwieriges Kerlchen. So, wir müssen Karlach wieder mal loswerden. Dazu ist es aber erstmal wichtig, dass wir Karlach finden. Da. Komm, ich tausche mal schnell aus, das passiert eh nicht viel. So, wir könnten sie jetzt, erzählen wir erstmal vom Treffen, oder?
I know what she speaks of. I need, information from her. And a pardon from you.
Schon wieder.
For I have not been overly generous with the truth.
Schon wieder.
What do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
Hä? Darüber haben wir doch schon gesprochen.
A hero of the
Das
time of
kennen wir
trouble,
doch schon.
who saved the city more than once.
Ja, das kennen wir doch schon.
But few know of his fate, I think. Minsk is an old friend.
Das hatten wir doch
And
schon.
the last time I saw him,
Ja, das wissen wir.
I
Dass du
left him
ihn...
to die.
Oder? Oder habe ich das in einem Video gesehen? Aber ich dachte, wir hätten das schon mal gehabt.
Before we ever heard of this absolute, what we found was the first. We might have ended it there. It was chaos. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him.
Also sie hat im
and live to
Endeffekt
fight another day.
Minsk zurückgelassen, sonst wäre alles doof gewesen. So, und nu?
And would the world takes much from those who infection, indoctrinate, but it has not been yours. With your help,
Ja,
Perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
lass ihn uns suchen.
Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Nine Fingers Keen controls the guild, which in turn controls every criminal racket from Heapside to the High Hall. Nothing happens in this city that she doesn't hear of, sooner or later. How hospitable she will be to a harper that comes begging to her guild hall, we will find out. Perhaps I will let you do the talking.
Habt ihr noch einmal überlegt, wie wir Minsk finden könnten?
I have. And while I do not love my conclusion, that does nothing to change it. The Harpers are the city's best information network. With them out of action, we shall have to fall back on second best.
Und das ist die
Nine
Gilde.
Fingers Keen.
Ja. Okay. Ihr sagt das, als sollt... Hä? Ich weiß doch, wer die ist. Ich hab schon mit der geredet.
Nine Fingers Keen controls. Nothing happened. How hospitable she will be to a Harper.
Ja, das
that
haben wir auch
comes
schon gehört.
begging
Komm
for-
mit.
As you wish.
Das ist aber echt, also... Schwere Geburt, schwere Geburt. Himmel, Herrgott. So, Keen.
You owe me a gold piece, grandmother. When I heard you died out in the wilderness, I made an offering at Kellenvor's well.
Of gold? Oh, I did not know I meant so much to you, Guildmaster.
No, I'm terribly sentimental. Case in point, I've just let a harper walk through my guild hall, noticeably unholed. Because I'm curious about why you're here and who it is you've brought with you.
Entschuldigung, du kennst mich schon. Du kennst mich schon. Himmel, Herrgott, was ist denn mit euch los?
How nice. You won't find many of those in my guild hall.
We won't tax your hospitality too long, Nine Fingers. I'm searching for Minsk of Rashomon.
A big name, that. Such information does not come cheap, High Harper. Not in normal times. Of course. Seeing as these are not normal times and we're all such good friends, I'll do better than tell you where he is. I'm bringing him here as we speak. Or parts of him, at least. I gave no orders about the condition of his corpse.
What treachery is this, Nine Fingers? Have you thrown in with the Absolute too?
Against my own city. Careful. You're in very real danger of hurting my feelings. It's Minsk who's found his faith with Faerun's newest god. And a new name with it. Stone Lord.
Oh.
Nice.
Warum glaubt ihr, er habe sich der Absoluten angeschlossen? Vielleicht mag er nur keine Diebe.
I considered that. But there's a pattern to his strikes. An intent. In his short reign, the Stone Lord and his crew have earned a reputation. Pure brutality. No survivors. And where he mows my people down, this ripe little cult takes root. But not for much longer. We have word on where he plans to hit next. And he'll find us ready to hit back this time.
Nine Fingers. Estelle. Call off your ambush, tell us where he is, and we'll handle this.
We? I heard what happened to your harpers, Jaheira. I'm sorry, but this fight's too big for you alone.
Wir regeln das. Vertraut uns. Wir sind die Hodenzerstörer.
I don't let trust tie my hands. That's why I sit in this very fine office. The Stone Lord's fate is sealed. We have a bigger war to fight. I'd rather turn our talk to that, but if you need a moment, Jaheira, well, you've earned that much. My guild hall is open to you. Have a drink, Jaheira. Have a rest. Just leave well enough alone. It would be a shame for the city to lose 2 of its heroes in one day.
Ja, aber wo ist die jetzt? Er.
There's little point in pressing Nine Fingers further. She means what she says. But we swore no vows. She won't tell us where to find Minsk? Someone else in her guild hall will. We need to be swift.
Was meint ihr, wo wir anfangen sollten?
I suppose we must greet the local wildlife. Guildhall is awash with ale-scented gossip at the best of times. These days, they have nothing but the Stone Lord to talk about.
Alles klar. Na dann reden wir mit Leuten. Bericht des Teufelspreisbeobachters. Oh! Vielleicht soll ich es doch nochmal lesen. Gortasch. Okay. Haus der Hoffnung. Spannend. Was haben wir hier?
The Stone Lord plans to rob the counting house, and Nine Fingers means to trap him.
Oh, das war ja easy. Jaheira, ich hab die Lösung.
Speak.
Nö. Also zur Bank. Sehe ich das richtig? Sehe ich das jetzt richtig? Sehe ich das richtig? Wir müssen zur Bank. Ja. Ja, dann, cool. Gut. Dann, schauen wir mal, dass wir nächste Folge eventuell Minsk treffen. Hoffentlich. Da unten. Ach Gott, da müssen wir erstmal. Sind wir ein halbes Jahr unterwegs? Läuft. Wir haben so viel zu tun, ne? Der Wahnsinn. Eieieiei. Auf jeden Fall. Ach, weißt du was? Zur Taverne können wir noch schnell zurückgehen. Wenn wir schon mal da sind, dann machen wir das doch noch schnell. Der Rova, der Koch, der freut sich bestimmt. So, moin.
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this. And do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept most peeled for murderous knaves.
Ach ja, den hätten wir ja retten sollen. Naja. Das hat jetzt nicht so geklappt, ne? Nächstes Mal vielleicht. Auf dem Dach ist doch noch Alfira, oder?
Stelmane's parlor. A place to receive clients and informants. I wonder if it's as I remember it.
Didn't have to do that.
Oh, da ist die Devella. Mit der war ja auch noch was, stimmt.
Oh, bollocks. I told those idiots not to let anyone through. You. Name, rank, and reason for interrupting an active crime scene. For your sake, the last one better be bloody good.
Valeria schickt mich.
To fetch her another bottle of mead, no doubt. Yes, I'm Devella, the unfortunate colleague. Unless you've got useful information, leave me to my work. Duke Stelmane's dead, and I've got to find who killed her.
Ja, dann sage ich ihr doch mal alles von der Liste mit den Mordopfern.
Good. That's it. Proof that I was right. I've been working on an assignment, see? A research project of sorts. I knew my conclusions were sound. But this... I never expected this. I'll tell you what I know.
Ja, sag mal.
A century ago, there was a man. Saravok Anchev.
Den kenne ich
He was a
aus
child of the god of murder.
Baldurs Gate 1 oder 2 oder beiden.
He ruled the Iron Throne. A dark tower hiding a darker secret. It was the front for a deadly arms dealing network. There, Saravok amassed an army and sought to become a god. Under his stewardship, the Baal temple was revived. And with it, the Baal cult itself. Fortunately, the temple was destroyed. And to cleanse the city of Saravok's memory, the Iron Throne was torn from its foundations and cast into the Chionthal. For most, that was the end of it. But cults like that don't disappear overnight. That list you spoke of confirms I'm right. The Baal cult is back. And someone is out there, continuing Saravok's work.
Warum glaubt ihr, dass es nicht Saravok selbst ist?
I've not ruled out the possibility that it is Saravok himself. The brutality of the killings is certainly reminiscent of his work. But there's something more here. Something new. There's a reference to these murders. A certain flair. It's as if they were done in worship. The precision of the cuts. The depth, the execution. The best butchers in Faerun couldn't make a cut like that. Trust me, I've asked them. I tried to explain all this to my superiors, but they wouldn't have any of it. They told me to drop it. Told me the city doesn't need another conspiracy theorist and to get back to doing my job before they find someone else to do it for me. But you're not bound by such constraints. Oh, help me out here. Help the city out.
Ja, dafür bin ich da.
I bet if you follow the trail of these murders, you'll be able to unearth the truth of this resurgence.
Könnt ihr mir nicht helfen? Was? Was ist mit den anderen Opfern auf der Liste? Denen, die noch leben?
There are patriarchs on the murder target list. I'm oathbound to secure them first, so I'll be heading to the upper city next. While I'm there, the other potential victims will be at risk? Could you warn them?
Ja, klar. Aber eigentlich sollte die flammende Faust alle beschützen, nicht nur die Leute in der Oberstadt.
Not from round here, are you? We're in Baldurs Gate. This is just how things work.
Naja, mal sehen, was ich tun kann.
Thank you. That's all I can ask. And more than I hoped.
Warum auch immer
Once I'm done
Astario
with the
das nicht gut
patriarch,
findet.
I'll head to Basilisk Gate to have another go at convincing my superiors to put some resources into this matter. Meet me there if you've anything more to report. And good luck.
Dankeschön. Gut. Haben wir das auch geklärt, aber eigentlich wollte ich zu Alfira. Eigentlich wollte ich zu Alfira. Naja gut, dann gehen wir halt nächstes Mal zu Alfira. Auf dem Dach. Suchen wir mal dann, ne? Das war's. Recht herzlichen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Liken nicht vergessen. Bloß nicht vergessen. Ich habe jetzt fast vergessen gesagt. Nein, nein, nein. Ihr liked das Ding. Danke. Macht's gut, meine Lieben. Ciao.